I want it now and I ain't never gonna back down. I want it now and I ain't never gonna back down.
They legitimately are fighting for their starting position every single day. And it gets exhausting, but you can't quit, because if you quit, you're going to get beat.
It's all about the championship mindset.
When you come and you don't love it, it's evident.
My spot isn't just given. You have to earn it.
Every day you show up knowing that if you don't work, you're going to be outworked.
If you want to be great, you don't really have a choice. You're either going to show up or you're not.
And it's that competitive edge that is ultimately going to lead to a team that's hungry to win every single moment, every single inning, every single day.
We've always said that iron sharpens iron, and without all 20 of us, we wouldn't be nearly as good as we are now. Because if you decide to not give it your all at practice, you could get your spot taken.
Everything's 110%. There is no slacking off. Every one of these athletes here is a top-tier athlete. They can go on to play any position at any time at any place in the lineup, so you're never taking a day off. You're always working, you're always grinding.
You're not just competing against the team in the other dugout, you're competing for your spot, you're competing in every way, shape, and form, and that's what takes us to the next level.
That's the biggest thing that I see, that you compete day in, day out, there's no off days.
Facing one of the best pitchers in America heightens your athleticism. So if you're playing against the best, you're going to be the best. Whenever we play someone else, you're not having Jordy balls, drop ball coming at you. I mean, and it's a friendly competition too. We know that as we're pushing each other, we're raising our whole team in general. So it's a friendly competition, don't get me wrong, but yeah, it's just super competitive, and it's something that's definitely helped us this fall because we've been able to face that top 10 competition every day.
Really, this team has embraced that mentality, and they understand that it makes them better, and they understand they got to root for each other. They're not enemies at each position. They root for each other. But what that has done for this program is enable me to have more opportunities. Every player on this team needs to know how to play 2 to 3 positions really, really well. So it opens up opportunities for them and for me to do a lot of things with the lineup.
Having someone compete with you at your position is something that makes every single one of us better. I know for me as a freshman, I came in and I had to compete against seniors, and it was something that, yes, it was difficult, but it grew me into a mature player who owned the presence on the field.
Playing against people that are All-Americans all the time, and then we have people that are not playing hitting 300, and it brings a competitiveness in the weight room, in the locker room, in film, out in the field. It just brings competitiveness everywhere.
When you come and you don't love it, it's evident. Like, I don't even remember the last time that we wore shorts to practice, to be completely honest, because we're diving everywhere, we're all bloodied up, and just things like that. Coach really preaches that to us, because how you do one thing is how you do everything. What do you want? If you want to be great, if you want to be an All-American, if you want to be Player of the Year, if you want to be a national champion, there is no choice. You're either going to show up and give 100% or you're not.
Hump day! 1, 2, 3. Hump day!
The 4 transfers that came in, all of them said the same thing. I want to find a way to win a national championship. So that's one thing they very much had in common. But they all have in common as well as the ability to help a team get there.
Nice.
Alex Duraco can spin the ball.
Spin it! Do you feel like I'm throwing harder than I actually am? Because I'm definitely not throwing that hard. Oh man. You guys are just gonna hear a lot of like heavy breathing, I feel like. Use your legs. Money.
She can get big outs for us. I think she is going to be very comfortable working with Coach Rocha in finding ways to dominate games.
It's funny, today I was looking at film and stuff and looking at just like the absolute bombs that people hit off of me in the fall. Yeah, that's what happens when you consistently throw to the best hitting team in the country. I think that's what got me through the fall. It's like, these are my teammates. And you know what? Come the spring, I'm going to enjoy it. And other people are going to have to suffer through this.
You know, when I came down here, it was nothing like I expected. And I just kind of fell in love with the way everything was in Oklahoma. And it was just a slower pace for me coming down from Chicagoland area.
I remember having a conversation with my dad, and he was like, oh, like, what are some schools that you don't think will call you? First one, I was like, Oklahoma ain't calling me. No way. And I remember it so vividly because a random number pops up on my phone from Oklahoma City. I was like, there's no way, right? I was in my apartment with my sister and my roommate, my best friend. It literally, I watched it ring for forever, it seemed like. And I answered it. Hey, Alex, this is Coach Gasso from Oklahoma. I literally, like, removed the phone from my face a little bit, and I was like, oh my God. Hi, Coach Gasso.
Alina Torres, she is timely. When there are big moments, she loves that spotlight. She's a hard worker. She's a gamer. I guess that's the best word. She's a gamer.
Torres rips one down the left field line, and it's gone. Alina Torres leaves the yard. First pitch of the second inning, and the Arizona State transfer bombs one over the left field wall.
I'm so excited, honestly, like watching from the distance. I played against these girls my whole life, never with them, so I'm glad I'm finally on the same side as them. And just the fans and the atmosphere that Oklahoma Sooner fans bring is gonna be so fun. I'm excited for that part of it. And just overall, just playing with a good group of girls that we all want the same goal, so I'm pumped.
Sanders is going to be, I feel like, a key player in the Sooner offense this year. And the one thing that I've seen from her is she looks ready every single pitch. And whenever you have numbers like she did last year, that's something that you're going to see often.
Everyone in Oklahoma is super nice.
Sid Sanders brings power. She's smart. She's timely. She's clutch. I think she in one swing is going to change a game.
Honestly, this atmosphere, they're winners. Everyone here competes, and I just wanted to be a part of a program that competes against one another. Usually programs, they work on hitting like excessively, but here we work on defense excessively, which is why they win. Well, soon to be we win. So now like my defense has gone up, and I'm really excited to see where it goes for this season.
Boone on a mission, bro. She booking these stretchers. First class.
Joe Ball! Joe Ball!
Oh, you didn't even give me a chance. Oh, I almost. Ending my career as a Aggie, we actually played here at OU for the regional. Just seeing how supportive their fan system is and just how energetic everybody is. You really see that from the outside, and you really want to be a part of something like that.
If you look at Haley Lee, and she's got tattoos, rides a motorcycle, she's just made differently. When she played at A&M, she was such a tough out for us. She is one of the greatest young people I have met, and to have her here in this program is really exciting.
Oh, that could have been bad. Get out of there. Once I got the opportunity to talk to Coach Gasso, I was sold, you know, being here, being a Sooner, it was all paved the pathway for me, so I was excited to get here and play in Oklahoma.
All of them bring something to the table that's going to help this team win. To me, it's important that we start with tough competition. You're not coming in here feeling, oh, I'm so afraid we're not going to win. You're playing to win. And if you can do that early in the season, it's going to catapult your team and kind of ingrain in them this is what your season's going to be like. And that's what I've always been about. The more we can play tough competition, the better this team's going to be. We need that push, and that's what this first weekend's going to bring.
I'm excited to play a different team other than ourselves. Just excited to see, what we're capable of.
For us, it's like the test, right? If you're not being tested, then it's kind of easy to just start to get complacent. But knowing that we're going to be tested throughout the entire season, early season, mid-season, and late season, it's definitely encouraging to keep working hard. If you want to be the best, you have to play the best. So loading that schedule as much as we've been able to, I think is something that we're all really excited about.